Hey everyone, my name is Paige Johns and I'm a junior elementary education major here at Emporia State with a minor in teaching English language as a second language. And I'm here to just talk about my lesson about homophones today that has to do with phonics and phonetic analysis for ESLs. And phonics can be something that ELL students really struggle with because, especially with homophones, in their home language, like in their culture, they don't have this a lot of the times. They just have one word instead of having there, or sail and sail, or things like that, or where and where. And so things can be really challenging for students that come here and have that struggle. And so my teaching tip for this would be to really use a visual aspect and have them use what works for them. So not just assessing something that can help them remember the word, but having something that really means something to them. So if they have a little drawing or a little visual thing that can help them, to have them put that in a journal and just keep that journal of little stuff to have that going. So I'm going to go ahead and go to a screencast where you can see my lesson, and I'm going to explain how I've made accommodations for my ELL learners. So here we go. Alright, so here's my lesson on homophones, and it is made for grade 5, which is right up here. And the overview and purpose, I'll just read this real quick, and it says, students will understand the purpose of homonyms and ways to remember the rules of the lexicon. So ELL students have trouble reading and understanding homophones because most other languages are complex and lack the specific rules that our language embodies. So the tip that I found is ELL students can have trouble remembering the definitions and differences between homonyms. So the visual association can help you remember. And so understanding the relationships is particular words named homonyms and also homophones. I just tagged that onto the educational standard. And the objectives are the student will meet and the student will be able to identify. And then materials needed, simple, and then the activities. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the activities down here. So first off, this is a homonym list. This is just like common homonyms that we struggle with, and just they're words that sound the same that are different. And then there's homophones. So see and see, hey and hey, way and way, stare and stare. Just things that are really struggling for our ELL students. And then homophones, so words that sound alike, but they have different spellings and different meanings. So sun, ant, write it right. So that's kind of a play on words there. And then homophones, here's my cited sources right here where I found this free download. But this is a great homophones worksheet, replacing what word is wrong in there. And then homophone grabs. There's some directions for my students as well as teachers, and I have those all played out. And then this is a really fun game you can use for your students to where like it all connects as a story that has to do with the grabs. And then this one is a cloze test, so like the cloze, C-L-O-Z-E, is in here. And this is great for like a take-home assessment or something that really, and like obviously the answers won't be circled on their copy, but that's that. And then this is a great one that I'm just going to have them do as a partner activity, so which is which. So they really just follow the story and they choose which homophone or homonym is right. So that's that. And then also there's going to be a Kahoot game, which is on here. They just enter the game pin, and then it's going to be a class race type activity, which is really fun for them to try to really think on their feet and go ahead, and you can have it in sentence form or whatever and really go for it and try to get ahead. But their journal will include this list and have the 2 words and maybe a visual, or write down how they remember the difference, or if there's a spelling difference or something like that that they can tell, especially the tricky ones like there, and there, two, and two, just the ones that take a long time just to remember the difference. So, and that is my homophone lesson. So I hope you guys really enjoyed my homophone homonym lesson, and just really using that visual tool to help our ELL students understand the topic better. Thank you.